Hi everyone and welcome to Super Simple Excel Tutorials. In this video, I am going to show you two ways to perform the sum function in Excel. The sum function is one of the most basic Excel functions there is, but one of the most useful by far. Once you get the hang of this one, there are many ways you can build upon it, which we will go over in future videos. Now, for this example, let's say you want to put together a simple household budget. I've added some expenses you might have. These are definitely some of the biggest expenses we have in my household, and I'm guessing yours aren't much different. Here, I'm going to go ahead and add some random values. This isn't exactly what we pay for these expenses, and it's not going to be exactly what you pay, but we just want to have some values to practice this sum function. Okay, now that we have some values entered, let's go ahead and sum them. You'll want to click directly into the cell where you want your calculated sum to appear. For my example, I want my sum to appear in cell B12. So I'm going to click right in it. Make sure you don't click on any of these borders. Get used to clicking right directly in the middle of that cell. It will help you out a lot when you're working with Excel in the future. Okay, now the first way we will perform the sum function will be to type the sum formula right into the formula bar. If you're not familiar with the formula bar, the ribbon tabs, or the quick access toolbar, you're going to want to check out my Excel Basics video, so I will link that down in the description below. Let's go ahead and start typing in our formula in the formula bar. We start the same way we start all functions, with an equal sign. Next, we type the word sum, S-U-M. Capitalization doesn't matter here, so you can type in lowercase, you can type in uppercase, and your function will work just the same. You'll notice that as you begin to type, Excel will try to help you by showing a list of functions that begin with the letters you've typed in so far. In this video, we are going to ignore this list and continue to type our function manually. Now that we have typed out the full name of the function we wish to perform, we must type an open parentheses. As with all formulas, inside of the parentheses, we'll need to type the parameters that are specific to the formula we are performing. Excel will give us hints as to what needs to be entered here as parameters. You can see that the sum function simply asks for a range of cells or some numbers to be summed. Because our amounts to be summed are already in a nice line in one column, it will be easy for us to select them all at once. Click in the first cell that has a value you want to sum, hold down that mouse button, and drag the mouse down to the very last cell you want to sum. Now go ahead and let that mouse button go, and you'll see that the range of cells we've highlighted are now within the parentheses of our sum formula. From here, all you have to do is close parentheses and hit enter. Now you'll see that our calculated sum has appeared in cell B12. Now, if your values that you want to sum are not in a nice neat line, there's an easy way to choose just the specific cells that you want to have summed. To do this, you'll hold down the Control key and click each individual cell that you want to have summed. Then release the Control key, close parentheses, and hit enter. Again, that sum amount is right here in cell B12 that I've selected. You'll notice that Excel has automatically turned the name of your function into capital letters. That's why capitalization did not matter before. Now, I'm going to show you the second, much faster shortcut to perform the sum function in Excel. I have to warn you, this is a super pro tip, and if you show anyone that you can do this, they are going to automatically think you're an Excel guru. Unless they're an Excel guru themselves, then they'll just think you're an advanced Excel user, which is still pretty good. Now this will only work when the values you want to sum are in a nice, neat column or row with no blank cells between them. What you want to do is click into the cell where you want your sum to appear. This cell has to be in line with the amounts you want to sum, meaning just below the cells you want to sum or just to the right of the cells you want to sum. Now that you're clicked into the cell where you want your calculated sum to appear, hold down the Alt key and hit the equal sign. You'll see that Excel has automatically added your range of cells inside parentheses in the sum formula in the formula bar. From here, all you have to do is hit Enter. Now when I'm working with numbers like these, I like to format them as numbers to show a comma and 2 decimal places. To do that, I simply highlight the range of cells that I want to format, go to the Home tab, Numbers section, and click this comma button. Since these are nice round numbers, I am going to get rid of the decimal places by clicking the Decrease Decimal button 2 times. Now my values are formatted in a way that's very easy to read. Hey guys, I hope this video was helpful and you used it to do homework, ace that job interview, or budget for fun if you're anything like me. If you found it helpful, please share with your friends, drop a comment down below to let me know how you used it, or at least hit that like button to let me know you found it helpful. And if you want to learn more, subscribe to my channel and check out my other Excel tutorials. Bye for now.